Labour Party have now branded Nigel Farage as a threat to national security, and this might be one of the biggest political attacks on the Reform UK leader yet. Here's what happened. According to GB News, Cabinet Office Minister Nick Thomas Symonds has criticised Nigel Farage over his views on Europe and previous comments about Russia. This comes nearly 10 years after Britain voted to leave the EU. Thomas Symonds argued that Farage's worldview has been sympathetic towards Vladimir Putin and claimed that allowing that type of worldview near power would represent a threat to national security. He pointed towards previous comments made by Farage, including criticism of the EU expansion and NATO's eastward expansion. Farage caused controversy previously when he suggested that Western expansion had helped give Putin a reason to justify war. Critics argued that these comments shifted blame away from Russia. However, Farage himself has also strongly criticised Vladimir Putin. The Reform UK leader recently said Putin has shown he is not rational, does not want a just settlement with Ukraine, and described him as an incredibly dangerous man. So this has now sparked a wider debate. Labour argues that Farage's approach to foreign policy and Europe would weaken Britain's position internationally, but Reform supporters argue that his political attack designed to link Brexit voices with extremism rather than debating policy. Now, those are the facts. Here is my opinion. I think this is exactly why so many people are getting frustrated with modern politics, because disagreeing on Europe does not automatically make someone a threat to Britain. Millions of ordinary people voted for Brexit. They weren't threats to national security. They were voters exercising democracy. Now, does that mean that every politician is above criticism? Of course not. Challenge Farage on policies. Challenge Reform on their plans. Debate immigration, the economy, Europe, defence, whatever you want. That is how politics should work. But when politicians start suggesting their opponents are dangerous simply because they have a different worldview, I think that pushes people further apart. And personally, I think this is why Reform is growing so much. Because many voters feel like instead of their concerns being answered, they are being labelled. If Labour believes Reform's ideas are wrong, beat them with better arguments. But let the British public decide. So, what do you think? Is this a fair criticism of Nigel Farage? Or has the political debate gone too far? Comment your thoughts down below, and also follow the Britannia Report for daily UK news and politics.